Let's change the stream title. I'm very good at this. Oops. Oh well. Hopefully this updates now. I'll pet that chocobo. An appropriate chocobo, he's dressed up. Our job. I'll try not to tip the cow over. Boop. I tip the cow over immediately. How are allowed to in the streams? It should say FF3 now. I extremely forgot to press the I can words. The done button that then like changes your stream info. I was running a little late and I extremely forgot to do that. Should be fixed now. The button! Yeah, gotta press the button! Alright. Final Fantasy 3. Gallery. That's a lot of spoilers there. Alright. Well, the monthly event for the FF5 Fiesta. It shouldn't. It says FF3 on in every place I can check. It says FF3 on my laptop. You may have to refresh. I pressed the done button. It says FF3 on my end. Sometimes it just takes a while for it to figure out. Today's almost 5. Right, so yeah, Pixel remasters. So I think Remnant Kyoka has kind of sort of held off on an FF3 Fiesta before for there are a few reasons. It's a very, despite having a job system, it's quite different to 5. Playing through it, it's very obvious a prototype for 5. And there are things they keep and things they change, and it's a very interesting experience playing this after having played most of the rest of the Final Fantasy series. Because you can see some of the ideas that, like... I tipped the coup again. That they kept, and some that they've tried out and don't really work. Alright, so it's a name on my list. So I've drawn White Mage Knight, Dark Knight, Dork Knight, and Magus. So funnily enough, I actually already did a run of the Fiesta this month. I wanted to stream it, but I wasn't sure how Fiestable FF3 is. Like, how interesting it is to Fiesta it. So my first run, very funny, also had Dark Knight Magus, but it was Monk, Thief, Dark Knight Magus, and it had a lot of rough patches. There are some very specific things at the start of this game that really want you to have a mage. And if you do not, kind of this whole game kind of wants you to have a balanced party and or change your jobs regularly, which is very funny. We'll get into it as we get there. And it was interesting playing it without magic until like basically the very end of the game. This time I've gotten, I think, a much better configuration. White Mage and Knight are, I think, better than Monk and Thief. Alright, we actually need to do some naming. It's very funny that it's 6 full width characters, 12 half width, because I've named them very long things before. It let me name things quite long. Alright, I did not come up with any names. This is interesting. So this is them all as Onion Knights right now. They will not stay Onion Knights for very long. Alright. What am I thinking? But yeah, 3DS is not a good version of the game. The Pixel Remaster is a much better version of the game. It's very easy, though. Few reasons why, but they removed a lot of the punishments for changing your jobs. So everything was just a game that did and didn't want you to change your jobs. And it actively punished you for switching them. Which is so strange. Sure. There are no save points, no, but because you can save anywhere. You can quick save anywhere in this game. And quick save acts like a normal save rather than like a save that disappears. So yeah, you thankfully you can just save anywhere. There are no explicit save points. You get the one save file. And I don't think you can leave either, so you still, if you're in a bad way, it's a bit rough. Oh, I actually liked FF4DS more than 3, but my god, the drop rates in FF4DS can go fucking hell. They can go jump off a cliff. I didn't get through much of FF3DS. I did not enjoy it. Alright, I'm like trying to think of any other Dark Knight characters other than like Cecil, but I think that's it. Yeah, so it has autosave and quick saves. I will say the final dungeon without white magic sucked nuts. When I played my first Fiesta run on this, and I had Monk, Thief, Dark Knight, Magus, I ran out of high potions. I completely... And then, thankfully I had enough elixirs to get through the final boss, but... I... extremely ran out of high potions. The game expects you to have white magic, and it's given me white magic, so this is actually probably going to be pretty easy. But, we shall see. And Cecil... most of it is just, it's a job you can have. Argath. There's some... There's Graham? Graham? Final Fantasy Dimensions has a Dark Knight called Graham. I'm doing that. That's funny as fuck, to be honest. I just... Graham the Dark Knight is incredibly funny to me as a name. Like, Cecil is also a very funny Dark Knight name, like Cecil, you know. But like, man, Graham the Dark Knight, hilarious. Alright, and then I already did Vivi. Alright, I need another black mage. Graham. Garuda? Okay, we'll get to Garuda. Well, actually, Garuda is the point where I might have a little bit of trouble. Though, again, I do have White Mage. And White Mage makes everything better. I am so thankful to have White Magic this time around, because I gotta tell you, no healing other than potions and high potions. Rough as balls in FF3. Rougher than FF5, honestly. I don't know if they've ever done a Final Fantasy Tactics version of Fiesta. I think, much like this one, it's quite difficult to find a way to do it that doesn't fuck you over. It's very easy to... Oh, yeah, Palmapolium, yeah, that's a good one, ooh. They're rubbishly in the, There we go, do we have... Is it in here? Yeah, there we go. I finally found the list of all the people. So I think, you know, Palom is the black mage. Of course, it could be Tella as well, which is very funny. Let's go with Palom. Actually get into this game, why don't we? Yeah, Lulu? Yeah, Lulu's also a good one. Fran for White Mage is just like, I just like Fran as a name, so, alright. I think I used Steiner in my normal playthrough as well. I think that's why it was already there. I'm pretty sure I already used him, but, alright, let's go. Into silence when the Gogans prophesied the great earthquake was only the beginning. The tremors tore the land asunder. The crystal sources of the world's light were swallowed. No, I'm out. You know, that was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come. Something fathomless, ominous, and laden with sorrow looms in the horizon. But hope is not yet gone completely. Man, they give you... 4 souls to be blessed with the power of light, and so it shall begin. The one-lines are up there forever. When they have a lot of lines, it's just gone very quickly. Damn. I'm not clicking through this, it's just going on its own. 4 orphaned youths raised by Topapa in the rural village of Ur. They came across a cave, one of the very same that formed when the crystals were lost to the earth. What started as a simple game of exploration became so much more. Woo! Dumbasses fell through a hole. Alright, we fell through a sinkhole. What do we do? I think we should try to climb out. Yeah, let's go orphans. Alright, we'll find a way out. I was not doing that, by the way. The game does walk very slowly forward for you. Yeah, we got Undertale. Yeah, like basically immediately. We're now in Undertale. Out the mission. Woo! Oh, what are those monsters doing here in a cave? I do like the music, although that's like... What Final Fantasy game doesn't have baller music, you know? It's the one thing they can do, is make incredible music. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother pretending I'm not gonna do this. I'm immediately whacking up to 4 times money. I don't see the point in not giving myself money. Experience is something... It's a little weird in this game. Purely because of how one stat works. I'll leave it at 1 times for now, but I'll probably bump it up and down at times, so... Yeah, but I'm just immediately giving myself 4 times money. I don't see the point in not just giving myself money. So right now we do not have access to jobs. We currently have... For Onion Knights, a job that was in the pool and I thankfully did not get because it is a fucking strange job. It is not quite like Freelancer. So Onion Knights basically, it's like your basic job, but okay, so when we get a job, we can see this, but your stats are very much a bit like 5 tied to your job. Your onions. And Onion Knights do not gain stats. They do not gain stats for a very, very, very long time. Can we equip the leather shield? Yeah, we can. Sure, fair enough. Yes, all versions of this game have a tendency to punish you for not using certain jobs, and even in this Fiesta, if you do not have a mage, specifically if you do not have access to white magic, I guess, you literally do have to, in this Fiesta, change to a white mage at certain points in order to advance, so... It'll be pretty obvious when we get there what parts those are. Just explain that everyone has a level and a job level. They are separate. Levels affect your stats. Job levels are a bit more esoteric, but are important. This game has, you can see here, an attack. It has, much like FF1, and I think 2 is the same. It has your strength, but it also has a multiplier on it, so you do more hits. So your job level determines how many hits you do, essentially. So a high job level is very important for doing damage. And it's part of why FF3, we are children wearing onesies. We are 4 orphan children on an adventure of a lifetime. So it's very strange. So job level could level up to 2, but only Palons. So job level increase. So level increases by experience. Job level increases by actions in battle. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Yum. Yum yum. Mmm. Yum. So yes, we do have a quick save. You can quick save anywhere, and it's reloadable infinitely. It's really, really good. So every 4 actions your character takes in a battle increases your job level by 1. You can only increase job level by 1 in a single fight. This does mean that if you are doing random encounters like this, everyone attacking, your job levels are potentially going to get uneven, as some people do actions and some people, like, end up not doing actions because the enemies are dead. It's a strange system. I'm not worried about it too much right now because, of course, we are a piddling onion knight. I'm gonna just turn encounters off and just Except. Yum, 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 yum. We're about to get to our first boss fight. Yes, we have reached 13-2. 13-2 is happening, but before then, we're doing FF3. Kind of. So how onions work is they are bad until I think it's like level 80 something. I'll have to like look it up exactly. But basically onion knights don't gain stats. Oh man, it's like they gain stats, but they gain stats very slowly. For comparison, right now we all have five in every stat. Every job starts at 5 in every stat, right? That's fine. At level 50, they will have 10 in every stat. The white mage, and for comparison, it has about 30 to 40 in every stat at level 50. The onion knight, stats are garbage until they reach level 90. When they reach level 90, their stats skyrocket. And then at level 99, they have max 99 in every stat. So that's the onion knight gimmick, is that it's dog shit until you hit the 90s, and then they're invincible monsters. Onion knights also have onion-specific gear that you can get that is like rare dropped from enemies at the end of the game, which also makes them like fucking ridiculous. But yeah, onion knights useless until literally level 90. Their stats are I think it's a little bit before 90, sorry, excuse me. Like I said, I think it's about 85 that they actually start gaining stats. But, yeah, at level 80 they have 13 in every stat. Utter nonsense. Let's have a look at the crystal. Oh, also for reference, you finish this game around level 50, 60. Like, probably more closer to 50, to be honest. So, like, if you... I guess if you're willing to grind to level 99 to become ridiculously overpowered, then go for it. But yeah, you're not gonna get close to level 99 if you're just playing through this game. Onion Knight is weird, but yeah, because it doesn't really freelancer because jobs in this game do not confer benefits to other jobs. You don't learn, like, if you level up a job level in the White Mage, that doesn't let you learn White Magic to add to another job. Jobs are very much their own thing. Yeah, I think I was in the 60s in my last Fiesta because I needed the health. I didn't have White Magic, I extremely needed the buffer. Alright, so we got a journey to dispel the darkness and return light to the world. We are the 4 Warriors of Light. Classic Final Fantasy story. 4 crystals, 4 warriors. We're receiving the crystal's power, and we unlock our first job, which for us is White Mage. Yeah, I don't know if you have to put in some serious effort to get to level 99 in this game. Of course, this version has the 4 times boost. Even then, I had the 4 times boost on for, like, all of the final dungeon in my last playthrough because, fuck it. And I got to the 60s. 4 crystals, 4 white mages, so warrior monk, white mage, black mage, and red mage. So the jobs in this are not anywhere near as balanced as in 5, but we'll see that as we get more jobs. But for now, I am white maging it up. We can equip staffs, rods. I would also say the equips in this game very job specific. I honestly, when I picked up a new, I had Dark Knight and I picked up a new bit of mail and I was like, can I equip it? And I was like, no. You're talking I don't get to equip that, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, because I had Monk, Thief, and Dark Knight, I was like, finally, I'll be able to wear all that heavy mail I've been picking up. No. No. Ooh, fun. Okay, hopefully the first town, hopefully the first town has weapons for my mages. So as per Fiesta rules, you get a job, you have to use that job on everybody. And then when I pick up a new job, at least one person has to become the new job. So we don't have any magic right now, no. Magic in this works like one. We will, oh yeah, something like to balance out the darkness. Yeah, balance it. Love to balance it. There are more chests in this cave, but I'm going to head straight to town and hope that, hope to God that there's some weapons in here. Also, yes, very funnily, even though they all have different colors for their Onion Knight, they all look identical when doing other jobs, a bit like FF1. You can change who's up front. I'm doing it right now. Who I am right now, I don't know because they all look the same. Yeah, check the. Ooh, hello. So you see, you know, like other Final Fantasies, we have chests and hidden items. I thankfully have already gotten, like, all the trophies in this game, so I don't need to pick up them all, but I will be trying to pick up most of them because they are helpful. Oh, right, there's... I forgot this monster's on this path! My bad! Oh man, how much damage do I do in the back row? Yeah, none. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be doing much. What if I do anything from the front row? Okay, I think I'm just gonna run and I need to go to the shop. I forgot that this path has, like, goblins in it. Turn those off for now. Like, yeah, the danger of the White Mage start is the no damage, so, we'll see how that goes. So you can dual wield, 65 accuracy, oh boy. Not strong, not strong, alright. Magic, though. What can I buy in terms of magic? Cure? Ugh, not even cure yet. Interesting. So, eventually I'm only gonna have access to, like, one white mage. I have to think, like, how much magic I want to pick up for everyone. Probably just pick up 2 of these. Cure will go on everybody, there's no point in not doing that, but I think removing poison I probably only need on 2 people. And not Palom, because Palom is going to... Okay, you can unlearn magic, but I don't want Palom to get clogged up, because eventually Palom is going to have all the black magic on. So, probably Graham. So, actually does Knight get white magic in this? I don't remember. I know that Monk didn't. Looks like in the 3D version they did get base level spells, but I don't think it's the case in the Pixel remaster. It's difficult to tell, there are so many different versions of this game, and the 3D remake is very different to the original game. They added a lot of stuff and took away a bunch of others, and so, like, looking up information on this game is very difficult. But anyway, so this is like FF1. You have spells at different levels, you get MP for specific levels. You buy spells and you have to learn them on individual characters. I'm so glad they changed that for FF5. I think they realized with 5 that if you want to be changing jobs, it's kinda annoying as fuck to have to buy spells for each one individually, so you just buy them as a pool. Which is way better. So yes, you can remove spells. You can also give spells to someone else, right? I didn't have like any spells apart from my one Magus last time, so I completely remember. I was like, what am I doing here? I don't know. I literally had mini on one person. Alright, so I guess now let's see how we fare against Gobos. Every character can dual wield weapons, a bit like 2. Oh, that's sad. Extremely FF3 is a beta test for 5, yes. It's very interesting in that regard. Definitely need more job levels. Very funnily, you can walk onto a space once the item is gone, but you can't walk onto the item. So you can see, actually, very funnily, my white mage already has better stats than my onion knight. Ooh, cat at the furnace, right? Taking more hits to kill things does mean more job levels. I kind of want to get to the point where I know someone can kill it in one hit, though, because... Ooh, that's a cure. That's a cure. Beautiful. Fran, learn cure, why don't you? Thank you. So yeah, because you can do 4 actions a fight for a job level. That is like what I call the perverse incentive of both FF3 and much more prominently FF2. I think that both of these games have a real problem in that the incentive is to make random encounters last longer. Because you can gain a job level every battle, it is like you actually want battles ideally to last 4 rounds. And you want everybody to at least do something so that they increase their job level. You can see here that Palom did not increase their job level. Woo, sorry Palom. And I hate that. I hate that. I hate it very much. That the incentive is to make random encounters slower and more annoying. So mages can get bracers. You can do this thing. I think we can only see jobs we have at the moment, but yes, like FF5, you can see what jobs can equip the stuff that you have. And bracers are like mage only. Ish. There's some other jobs, but I couldn't equip them on my monks, which was very annoying to me. But yeah, the problem with job levels being based on actions in fights is that means you want to take more actions. So, killing things quickly is less efficient overall, because job levels matter a lot. Not just for as I said, it does your multiplier on your attack, it also increases your magic damage, because your magic works in a similar fashion. Your job level affects how many hits your magic does, and thus how much damage it does. So if you want your white mage to be healing a lot, you need a high job level. If you want anything to be doing damage, you want high job level. Which means you want every random encounter to last 4 turns, and that's so fucking tedious. Yeah, hits, magic damage, accuracy, effectiveness of abilities. It's Nina, my motherly figure to the orphans. It's Homak, one of the town elders. We need to be true to our hearts to understand the power of the crystal. Yes, we have been sent off. We're going on a journey. The other thing to note, see if it's this spring. It's HP and MP, is this the other one? It's John Cena! So one thing that's quite Dragon Quest-esque, is that inns and healing stuff does not revive characters. You specifically need to go to, like, these, like, reviving fountains, or use a Phoenix Down. Things I found out much to my chagrin. I'd rest in and be like, oh right, they're still dead. We'll see. I enjoyed my first run, but it's definitely a problem. Job level goes to 99. And there's also a trophy for getting to level 99. Alright, I think I'm missing a couple of items in the inn. I don't think I need to rest. I think we're good. Ocean. Yes, it is like, it's like 2 in that you can see what they were going for. But it sucks, because if you play the game, you know, if you want random encounters to be as fast as possible, and why wouldn't you? They're random encounters. You end up leveling less. And levels matter so much, especially in a game where you're changing your job. And essentially, when you change your job, you reset back down to job level 1. You know, white mage, white mage, white mage, and white mage. That's me. And it also means that if you don't know how the job level works, you're leveling up your higher level classes slower, which means they're actually less effective than your old jobs. It is just this thing where you like go up and down in power, depending on if you're changing your jobs or not. And you should be changing your jobs. The game wants you to change your job. Yeah, this game both wants you to not change your job, in that job levels matter a lot, but also extremely wants you to change your job all the time. We will just check if encounters are on. Yep. We will extremely get to that during this game. There are a lot of situations where this game wants you to have specific jobs. Oh my god, my damage is so bad! So I had a monk start. I would say a monk start is pretty good. Monk is actually a pretty solid job. You know, it has bare fists. It actually has some weapons in this game, but they're... The weapons for the monks are a little weird. One, they're basically just base. You're only supposed to use them for a few levels. There's only like 3 of them, and they don't go up very high damage-wise. They are stronger than your bare fists for the first 15-20 levels, and then your bare fists, like, out-damage them. They're a little strange. I was never sure if I should be using them or not. Okay, lots of job levels from all this, though. Yes, you had an NPC that gave you a piece of unique equipment for getting every job level to 99. Yeah, and because you're changing jobs, your job level will go up and down quite a bit. And yeah, I had to grind for the level 99 job achievement when I did this game non-Fiesta. Because you're just not staying in one job long enough. Thank God for auto battle. I also think there was literally a stat penalty if you changed your job as well, if I remember rightly. So yes, the job adjustment phase was a game balancing system designed to keep the player from rapidly switching jobs without consequences. It can make the game much easier by giving all characters access to healing or other beneficial spells outside of combat. So what I did was, under the effects of the job adjustment phase, all 5 of the characters' primary stats are reduced by about 12.5%. Indicated by yellow, return to normal after the requisite number of battles have been fought. So this was in FF3 DS, which is so fucking stupid. Just like, a game designed for you to switch jobs. I don't know why it's like, oh, we don't want you to make the game too easy. It's like, no, the game is designed around you being able to do that. But also, like, oh, you could switch to healing, but it's like, no, you couldn't. You have no MP. If you're a physical class, you do not have MP. If you switch to a Might Mage, you have no MP. That may have come up during my previous Fiesta experience. It may have been a pain in the ass. Yeah, I never played Classic 3, so I don't know exactly what its stuff was. But I know that, like, for some reason they keep thinking you have to, yeah, this is my other file. my non-Fiesta file. Save down here on 7. So yes, so having the normal save, and you also have quick save and auto saves, so. Alright, popping down to this town. There are lots of hidden paths in this game, which is very funny. Yeah, I think 3DS is really like, 3's too easy a game, let's fix that. And it's like, no, I'd rather you didn't do that. There's a hidden path here, so there we go. Oh yeah, Mithril Helm. Yeah, I can equip that. Yeah, so yeah, there were job switching points in 3, and then the Pixel Remaster just decided... Why? Why have any of that? Oh no! The Jin's curse has turned all the villages into this. That means I can't shop here. What do I do? I can't shop. Disgusting. There's a cave. There's not any reason for me to go in that cave at this time. I know murder outlines. Okay, there's a specific person in here we wish to talk to. Oh no. I like the horizontal. I love the horizontal sprite. It's so funny. Alright, so yes, the Jin has awakened. It can be stopped by use of a Mithril ring. Guys, please don't crap me in here. Alright, this... Sid's the name! Oh no, Sid's stuck. Boulder in Nell Valley is blocking his way home. What is his wife gonna say? Alright, so his airship is parked under the desert to the west of town. Alright. We're getting an airship very early. There we go. I was like, I know there's a hidden path in here somewhere. Actually, should have stayed at the inn. It's fine. And not this inn. I can't stay at this inn, but at the other inn. Let's get an airship. Yeah, Sid's airship. Let's nick it. Yeah, man, you get an airship very fucking fast in this game. Alright, that's, yeah, no, I got poisonous, that's fine. I'll pick up a few of these. 6 max MP at the moment for cure. Probably pick up a few potions as well. I got money. Yes, you don't actually talk to an innkeeper in this inn, you just go up there. We definitely do not have driver's license, don't tell Sid. I reckon this is going to be quite interesting with, with 4 white mages. Oh, this is going to be funny. Like there's a boulder in the way, oh no. Hop over to the castle. Oh, we're doing so little damage. Oh, it's killer. It's so sad. I'm thinking what's like, things are gonna get a little rough. Well, I guess we'll just see how it goes. Alright. There's some pretty gnarly, got the mithril ring. We hope to find a mithril ring now. What should we do? I guess we go talk to the king. Hi, I assume you're the king. I would hope someone who is not the king would not be sitting on the throne, but I don't know. You are a ghostly outline. Alright, only by defeating the Jinn can this foul curse be lifted. He's actually in the cave, so there's a bit of water there. You have to get the airship because there's water in front of the cave. We heard, did we? I guess we did hear in that town that Princess Sarah has a mithril ring. How could I have forgotten my daughter has one of those? She's nowhere to be found. I wonder what happened to her. Oh well. Probably fine, right? Alright, we'll check out the cavern. There's a secret door. The skeleton is the key. Must defeat the Jinn. This is going to be interesting. I'm sure nothing will happen to, oh yes, the undead with cure. I mean, I only have like 6 MP and 1 version of cure, so like, I hope you don't expect, I really hope you don't expect me to use cure on these things. Maybe there's some more cures in this castle, I can only hope. We have a spring. Couldn't drink it, but I'm sure it's fine. And nothing bad ever happens to airships in video games. We have Blizzard, we do not have a Black Mage. I'm not sure... Okay, no. Ah, that's the monk weapon. I wasn't sure if that chest was trapped. There are trap chests in this game. So the Tonfa are the monk weapons, and they're very strange. And the nunchucks as well. It's because they're not... I think they are better than bare fists, but only, like, barely. It's very strange. Alright, go out. There's definitely a trap chest in here with a monster I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to take with 4 white mages. I guess we'll see. I believe there are also monsters on these floors. Ah. Well, I'll go rest at the inn so I can just, So defend is a really good way to get job levels, because defend goes off first, so the person defending will always do an action. A little bit more strength, maybe we'll do a little bit more damage now. Why do they let zombies roam around in their castle? I could not tell you. Alright, this guy might kill me. That's why I quick saved. Nope. Monsters in a box. This one's actually not, but monsters in a box have a tendency to be. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured. I kind of figured. That's why I saved. Yes, I think I wanted to have a go because it's funny. But yes, damn it. So yeah, I'm gonna need some levels. God, the Jin is going to be funny. What I should probably just do is, return time screen slowed. I knew, Mons knew, that's why I saved. Oh dear. Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna need some levels. These guys undead. That's an interest. Alright. We're about to find out if these guys are undead. Yes. Alright. Hey, don't put cool glasses on my mage. I kind of forgot, like, you don't seem to be able to buy cure, before, like, this dungeon. Oh, it's gonna be great long term. Like, I am fucking psyched to have white magic after my last run where I did not have white magic. And it was so bad. This game, I'm going to go, before I go in the other tower, I'm gonna go heal. Can I heal up? Is there a room to rest here? This bed's there, but it doesn't look like... It doesn't look like I'm gonna be allowed to rest here. That's a shame. And well, once I have, especially since my second job is night, when I have night white mage, I am making the fucking donuts. That is a classic combo right there. But until then, I am probably right. You just go to the bed. So yeah, of the starting jobs, I do think White Mage is the one with the most longevity. Monk was fine. Monk actually wasn't too bad. But at the very end of the game, Monk's damage was definitely not great. It wasn't complete piss. I was kind of expecting it to be really bad, but I dropped level 99 and the Monk actually wasn't too dire, but I'm really glad I got Magus at the end of my last run too, because I was struggling for damage by the final dungeon, and the magic really made the difference. But that is like most of the final jobs in this game. The Earth jobs are like the best jobs in the game. White Mage, I think, will be very cromulent throughout the whole game, but yeah, this is going to be interesting. So yes, in order to get to the cave, we have to jump across there. There are some more chests in this. I think the Griffin was hiding like a Red Mage weapon. Red Mage might be the worst, although they would still at least have some magic. It's an interesting question. I'm not sure. I don't think any of these are trapped, but I do not want to... Ah! Oh, we can rest at the top of this tower. we can take a nap in the princess's bed. Yes, it's very funny. So many weapons are very, very class-specific. Yeah, it's a sword. It's like an undead sword, so you'd think, like, your knight would be able to use it, but no, it's just red mage. This game is a little baffling in those choices. I definitely want to pick it up so you can, like, see it. Because we can have a look at stuff and see, like, how red, black, warrior, and undead can use bows. Bows are, interesting. Warriors and red mages. Yeah, the bracers. So the bracers are mage specific. It kind of, you would think it would be to encourage trying out specific jobs. So this game is very strange about that, though. You can also learn magic by clicking on the magic and putting it on the person. I'm gonna hold off on teaching. Paladin will get all the black magic eventually, but doesn't need it now, so it'll probably just sit in my inventory for a bit. There are lots of attack items. If you do not get a mage start in this game, these items, fucking necessary. But we will again get to that. I've got no key items so far. Alright, I guess there's no putting off the kit. I was kind of hoping there would be another cure. I'm gonna see if I can get a shop guy, because I'm like, really? There's no, like... Yeah, I guess until I get the Djinn. Once I get the Djinn, I'll be able to buy more white magic, I think, but... Yeah, I'm like, oh no, no, I don't even, wow, do you not get cure until Kanan? Holy shit, alright. The game's like, hey, you can use cure on zombos, but it's like, not until you get past this bit. The powerful rat does make all the rules, the fucker. It's really strange. The game definitely wants you to balance your jobs, but then also, like, there are specific parts where it's like, you want all of this, everyone to be this job. This is where it's like... I do not have much MP. Let's see where I can kill a skeleton. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm doing no damage with my stat. Oh, that one did 22 damage. So should mean I require curing either way? But I have, like, no cures. I have like 7. I don't expect you to not to be using 4 white mages. I think I'm just gonna I didn't really want to, but I think I'm gonna have to give in and I'm gonna have to do some grinding here. I don't think I'm getting past the Djinn. Yes, the thing is, your white mage can damage undead when they're not healing you. And you'll have, like, monk and warrior killing things, you know. You have a black mage with, like, blizzard. So I'm not sure whether... I go back to the inn. I'm not sure whether there's levels or job levels that I need. So, I can't increase, I have poison though, what am I doing? Poison it, it's fine. You're in a classroom. Yeah, it does not expect you to have 4 white mages. I don't know whether, like, jaw levels, pure up levels, or job levels are better here. Probably a combination of both. Up my strength slightly and also up my multipliers. If it's just... The skeletons are quite difficult, so I wonder if I want to, like, flag some job levels on the goblins. So this person should be able to kill a goblin one hit now, yeah, no problem. This is what I say about perverse incentives. So this is actually one person attacking and everyone else defending is 100% the most job level efficient way to fight random encounters. Which is just so bad. It is just like... This will also make my cures more effective, which I think will really be helpful. Also give me more levels to give me more MP, which would be nice. I'm debating if I want to, like, up my experience multiplier, my boost. Wouldn't do too much to the goblins, but save me a little bit of time, so I'm gonna 2 times it here. But yeah, one of the most efficient strategy to leveling is to make random encounters longer. It's ideally in a JRPG, there's like 2 things you can do in random encounters. You either make them quick and painless, or you make them interesting. This is neither. This is slow and annoying. Alright, 8 strength. Job levels are going up. Yeah, everyone's just watching Fran beat up goblins with a stick. Oh dear. I'm gonna check to see if there's anything in the cave. Ooh, there is a cure in the cave. Okay. In that first part of the cave, there's another cure. That's good. So I will get a second cure in there. And I don't need to grab it now because I have the MP for it, so it's not really a problem. Scholar is a class that I don't think I used in my playthrough, and I was kind of hoping that maybe I would get given it. Apparently it is useful in the Fiesta because I do believe it makes your potions better. Which is something that is useful to do. Yeah, there are not many chests in the sealed cave. Yeah, there's 5, but one of them is cure. So I think, alright, I think I'm gonna make a second attempt in here. And I have 9 uses of cure. I have 18 uses of cure. once I get the second one in here. Alright. I guess what I can do is use potions rather than cure for healing purposes to kind of keep my cures for attacking purposes. You know, we're in gay airship jail, yeah, I can't go over the boulder. Okay, good, yes, I've got enough job level that cure is now doing some real nice damage to these enemies, so that is, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Jin is gonna be another matter altogether. There's the cure. I think I'll have Graham as my backup. Everyone will get cure eventually because it's just useful for all my white mages to be able to do it. But oh, that's bad. This isn't great, I would say. Kinda hope this is a one-hit kill here on everything. Yeah, split across 3. Odds were against me. Oh, do not kill Fran! Don't kill Fran, don't kill Fran! I kind of need all my cures for killing things, so I definitely want to use my stock of potions. Oh dear me. Alright. Ouch. Full sand, I thought that would do it. Not quite. Getting to like 20 damage here. Probably should have just bought more potions. Another thing I could have done to make my life easier, but... Crack the skull! And that makes a path there. And, hey look! It's a girl! Hello, Sarah. Normally this part of the game is much faster, I must say. It's taken like an hour, and I'm still not past the first boss of the game. Well, I guess technically second boss of the game. Alright, to seal the Jin with her mithril ring. Alright, Sarah joined the party. She hasn't actually joined, unfortunately. She's just with you. You can talk to her, but she does not join you in battle. You can just chat her up. Don't ambush me! Don't ambush me, bro! Can't deal with it. I think, just being split across the 2 of them, this should kill. Good. There's a chance I will end up having to leave because I can't kill this Jin, but, you know. Larva. Are they undead? Genuinely? No idea. They don't seem like they would be. But I think everything in here is undead. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to do 5 of them. I definitely need, both cures out. No, don't crit me. Don't crit me. Fascinating to have to, use cure as offense. It's kind of like the most fun part with Fiesta is always this kind of thing. Like figuring out where the pain points are with specific jobs. A white mage start is fairly mean in 5 too. I'm gonna turn counters off. The Jin is right here. I have to be careful because it's not going up to him. It's like right here. I do not think the Jin is in any way, he's not undead, I'm pretty sure. So this is going to be interesting. Like, it may end up being grinding in this cave with, like, my 2 cures. And this guy has, like, 500 health. As I say, guess I could find out. I don't think he's undead, so, yeah, I was pretty sure. Oh, he has fire. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Oh dear. To be fair, he's not doing that much back to me. If I came in here with like a full stock of cures and potions... Oh no, I spoke way too soon. Oh, ouch. Ouch! I only have 1 Phoenix down. I probably don't bother. Yeah, if he punches me, things are way more difficult. White mages don't have a lot of vitality either, so my health growth is pretty bad. Yeah, I was hoping to save them, but I will see how much an Antarctic wind dunks him. I don't know if it'll do very much. These items are strange. 170. Okay, that is actually pretty decent. I'm hoping I don't need these later. Grinding these out is incredibly tedious. Alright, well, Fran loses out on job levels and experience, but that's life. The Jin's dead at least. Wasn't that much, we're fine. least soon get access to cure on everybody, which should be nice. And I think a better weapon, too, which will be also very good. Alright, cast the ring into Wellspring in Castle Sassoon, and the Jin's curse will be lifted. And she warps you out of the cave, which thank God, thank you. Throw it in. Throw it in. Usually this only takes about half an hour, doing this bit of the game, because you'll have your white mage for healing, you'll have your black mage, and you'll have, like, a warrior and a monk doing damage. And, it's not really a problem, but, you know. But the drop rate in this game is dog shit. I had to grind out attack items for a boss later, and it sucked. Alright, yeah, that is the king, I guess. I mean, hopefully it wasn't, an imposter I was speaking to earlier. Alright, a canoe! You could have given me this canoe earlier. It's very funny to have the airship, and then he gives you a canoe. Okay, I think if I go, Oh, is one of these a KO fountain? No. Because I don't... Sleeping will not cure my dead, Here, see, we'll see it here. If I rest, my dead friend will stay dead. Yeah. I don't know if there's a KO fountain here. Yeah, we'll go talk to the princess, but... you do very funnily... My drink I was off so I can go to the fountain in this town. We do have to go. She does warp us away from our ship. Which is kind of funny. I think it was the right-hand one. Yeah, KO. Also revives them at 1 HP, so you cure them and then you have to, like, either rest at an inn or, go to the healing fountain. Alright, counters to be back on while I go and get my ship back. Alright, we'll go talk to the princess and then we will go to, the other town. I also think, I'll go to the other town first because there'll be, new stuff, but I think I can also kill that griffin now. I think I'm strong enough for the griffin. I can beat the Jin, right? So Sarah wants to travel with us, but, no, she can't. She'll be waiting for us. Also, we can still sleep in her bed. Doesn't seem like she minds. She's like, it's fine. They can sleep in my bed. All 4 of them at once, somehow, I guess. Don't worry about it. What does this guy say? Well, apparently the princess talks about nothing but us. Why does my bed smell like onions? But yes, we'll be back for that White Slayer, which is completely useless to me, but it's a chest! And also I want revenge on that griffin, but first I believe this town will now be open! Hey Sid. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Alright, so yeah, Sid's gonna join us. We have to take him home! Gave us his airship, very nice of him. We have to take him home. I think very unfortunately, this person only sells black magic. Oh man, very funny. Alright, Mithril Rod. We'll buy 8 of these. Yeah, more attack and more accuracy. Yes, please. New sticks, so helpful. And new bracers too, also helpful. You like more defense. My mages are so squishy. So squishy. So very funnily enough, we couldn't do this earlier. You could come in here. I don't know, camera's on. You can come in here, but if the switch does not activate. It only activates after you've rescued the town. The enemies in here are pretty much the same as in the sealed cave. Skeletons and mummies. Oh, that was enough for a kill? Okay. Should bap them with my sticks to see how much damage we're doing. Or we get, hey, a mithril sword and a mithril sword. That would be nice if I had a warrior. Okay, yeah. Okay, a little better, yeah, Yeah, that is basically just money. Cash money right there. Ooh, crit up to 40. That's appreciable. So the thing about this game is that battle order is semi-random. It's based on agility. And then it takes your agility into account and the enemy's agility, but then it adds a random factor between 0 and your agility to determine turn order. So my mages will go in basically any order I can. They all have the same agility. Turn order is completely meaningless. They will do as they please. Generally speaking, your slower characters will go after your faster characters, but unless their agility is quite far apart, there is always a chance your slow characters will roll the dice well and go faster than they should. Alright, we're going in here. Because our ship, there's the boulder in the way and we can't get past it with the ship, so we're gonna put a mithril plow on it. So we can plow through that boulder. Alright. So now our airship's been upgraded! Hooray! And it sure is nice to get an airship this early in a video game. Yeah, prow. I might have said plow myself, but it is prow. They sound very similar, but we're gonna ignore that because we're gonna go fight Griffin. I have bigger sticks and a little bit more defense. I might be able to bap the Griffin to death. Yeah, no, I'm happier with the damage. The damage is coming along. Ah, no, very quick to upgrade your airship. Just save again in case. You know, I should have an auto-save, right at the start of coming in here, yeah. The autosave is every time you, move maps and stuff, so... Oh, poor Fran, lower level than everyone else. Yeah! How do you like them apples? Ah, nice. Alright, I definitely want to buy some more potions. I can do that in Kanan at least. Alright. So yeah, the White Slayer. Just Red Mage. I guess they were like, we have to get Red Mage something? Oh yeah, the very funny thing is all these swords have the same symbol. It's a bit like, you know, in 5 there are knight swords versus swords, but they have, it's hard to tell, but they actually do have a slightly different symbol. But in this one, it's like, you know, it'll have the same symbol, but it'll have a completely different job set. It's very funny. What are you doing? I'm almost out of here! Let me go, dummies! Nice. Ooh, also nice. Alright, well... nothing better to do than to ram my way through Boulder, and then... we can see the world might be our oyster once we get out of here. Come on, let's go! Oh. Well then. He's an extra airship craftsman. We might have overdone it. So yeah, you fucking... you destroy the boulder, but you, extremely destroy the airship, too. Huge success. Oh, the mandrakes are, cool design. I like them. They got packs for days. And after days, I should say, as well. They got a lot more health than, the other enemies, so, yeah, you can see that we're, stepping into new territory, and our white mage's newfound mithril rods are, not quite cutting it already. We're like, Mandrake! Woo! Fine. Alright, we brought Sid home. Yeah, if we can put together another airship. Well... need to make a few design improvements so it doesn't implode when you hit a boulder with it. Go see King Argus. Bye, Sid. So I guess that's our next stop. You kind of just wander around a lot in this game. We just kind of go places. People are like, hey, you should go here. And you're like, alright. No. So I guess it was a traveling mage that hid all these potions around towns. Okay. Alright, we got anything new? Nope. Very funny that white mages cannot equip bows in this game, considering FF4, but... oh, dead? Oh no! Selena is missing Dash, who traveled south to Dragon's Peak. First the scoundrel Dash turns by Selena's head, then he ups and leaves. What a fucker. She's crying herself to sleep during the day, too. It goes good. White Mage Start had a bit of an interesting time, purely due to having non-damage. Well, no, we're making it work. We're making it work. There we go. I was like, how do I get into the water? Oh, also, waterfalls hurt you. Each step you take 1 damage in a waterfall. Oh, hey, we got an elixir! I should use that immediately on my party for funsies right now. Do not use this elixir. I don't know why fine you would use this elixir as soon as you got it, but do not use that elixir. Your wife fell ill. If only you had an elixir. Mrs. Sid, you can use this elixir. It is just an elixir. It's not a key item. It just goes in your inventory as a normal elixir. But you should use this one on Sid's wife. All right, give the candle a little jiggle. That was after anything you find down there. So this is like missable. Yeah, you give up an elixir for a bunch of chests. Oh, gnomish bread is an interesting item. I don't know if any of this is helpful. Ooh, blind is probably helpful. Yeah, sell it instead. Yeah, sell it for cash. Oh, blind is black magic. I forgot. So the gnomish bread displays a map. So in the original game, you didn't have a map button. If you wanted to see the world map, you had to use gnomish bread. We of course have a dedicated button in the Pixel Remaster version. It just shows you this. It doesn't give you any other information. It literally just shows you the world map. It's very funny that it's still an item. That is all the items in this town. Sid is hoarding all 12 chests in his basement. Hey, we feel good. Feel good about our good deed. It's a very good item name. Okay, so the item shop tends to be in the inn. Often it doesn't show the item shop symbol on the outside. Fuck it, yeah. I was like, do you need to buy 99? It's like, no, I'm fucking going to anyway. Oh, I definitely need to buy some echo herbs for sure. I do not want to be silenced. I put 4 times Gil on for a reason. That reason is I cannot be arsed with not just being able to buy shit immediately. Alright, this should finally be cure and only cure. They do not give you much white magic. I didn't realize how lax it was. Generally, I prefer the GBA version of FF3 still, purely in a Fiesta fashion, because the Pixel Remaster got rid of a lot of the, like, sort of glitchier stuff you can do in the GBA version, which is very useful for, say, beating Omega, the fucker, and a bunch of other things. Like, Rug Wizard is way worse than the Pixel Remaster version of Fight. Just a massive dick. Alright, so everyone now has Cure. That's going to be very helpful. I don't think... I'm like thinking... there's nothing else to buy. I don't think there's any reason not to just, to double check there's no more armor I can get. I don't think so, but... No reason not to go on to the next bit. You do get a little stuck in this next bit, I should say. Which can definitely be a bit annoying, but for white mages, I think I should be fine. This next bit should be much easier with mages than it was with Oh, hey, who's that? Did I worry about that? Did I worry about him? Probably fine. Probably fine, right? Probably not a problem. We're probably okay. It's probably not here to bother me. Yeah, he's probably a friend, right? I'm just slowly bapping. Yeah, who's the dragon whose peak this is? I wonder who that is. I'm sure we don't have to worry about the dragon. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, Rustabird. Oh shit. I got petrified. Didn't buy that many golden needles, so that doesn't happen too often. Alright, Arrow! So, in this game, white magic actually gets an offensive spell. So you actually get wind magic. And it is a level 2 spell, so I currently have 2 casts of Arrow here. Alright, just 3 chests. Gold needle. Yeah, I get 2 whole offensive casts. I'm not sure I should be using it against birds, but we'll go for it. So yeah. When I'm able to cast that more regularly, White Mage will have some damage it can do as well, finally. Which is very helpful. Hey! Hi! Oh, hey! Hey, don't do that. Oh. Okay. Babies! Aw, look at all these babies! Aw, they're so cute. It's true, I was actually joking. You do want to use it against birds. Wind is good against birds. Alright, Shaking Hedge. Stab it! Stab it! Ah, hi! So this is Dash. We heard about Dash in town. Ha! Losers! Hey buddy, you also got captured by the dragon. Idiot. Alright, so this is Dash. It's got amnesia! No! Oh, buddy, amnesia! He came here for a reason, but he doesn't remember why. And, yeah, don't stand a chance, you gotta run. Yeah, run. You do not, in fact, stand a chance against Bahamut. This is Bahamut. This is Bahamut's peak. He's the dragon. Run from Bahamut. You cannot fight him. He will kill you. Took a parting shot at Palom. Hi, Bahamut. A spell called Mini. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need that spell in a moment. Alright, Dash once again it doesn't actually join your party, he just tags along with you. I'm not so sure we should just jump down. I honestly don't know if you can kill him there. I mean, I guess, like... if you, like, cheated yourself up to max stats, I wonder if someone's done that? It's true, we can't have big folk smashing up the place. One of these is a KO. That's the status. There we go, that's the KO one, and then this is the healing one. I assume it just, if you kill him, it just carries on as if you didn't kill him. Because you do fight Bahamut later. He is an optional boss fight that you can fight later in the game. And it gets you a summon. I'm not sure what would happen. My assumption is it would just carry on as if you didn't fight him. Alright, I'm gonna put Minnie on someone else. Mostly because I want my level 2 magic for arrow. Which I should potentially be using against these bugbears. I'm fine. Go on, Cure, go off first. There we go. Alright, so in order to enter the town, we have to be Minnie! So this is the part of the game that is wretched, without mages. Because we're gonna have to do a couple of dungeons while Minnied, and you do not do any physical damage while Minnied. You do literally 1 damage a hit. Magic works as normal. You can cast spells. But you cannot... You can't punch... I mean, I guess you could technically punch a thing to death if you're willing to spend 100 turns doing it, but... You really don't have the ability to physically fight things. So this is where, as monks... a little bit further than this, but this is kind of where my run as a monk really ground to a halt. And I had to grind some, like, 20 plus job levels. Yes! Excellent, I can buy arrow for everybody. Everybody's getting arrow. Everybody wants the offense spell. Because they really expect you at this point in the game to swap to mages. To deal with this dungeon, because, like, I mean, you literally cannot, You literally cannot do damage as physical classes. So I really want you to like turn everyone into a mage class. And do the dungeon as all mages. It's one of the points where like FF3 has a few of these where it really wants you to have specific loadouts. You can get through with just like one mage and everyone else defending. If you don't want to turn everyone into a mage, or like a white mage and a black mage will probably get you through this dungeon on their own. But it is, it definitely expects you to just like change all your party members to like black mages. Oops. I missed the chests. Don't miss the chests. Yeah, magic is where you can see the max. Then we go to this tunnel, and there are monsters! Oh, don't do that to me, bro. That's mean. Oh, don't do that. So yeah, I'll do an attack to show you. I mean, I know it's like white mage, the attack is piddling anyway, but yes, you do 1 damage. It doesn't matter how strong you are. You're doing 1 damage. So, you are not supposed to use physical classes in the next couple of dungeons. FF5 thankfully did away with any of this, like, you have to, like, be mini bullshit. Tiny battle theme, yeah. Yes, so in order, there's a boss as well at the end of the next mini dungeon. Yes, so this is a part of the game where you literally have to swap in a white mage. So what I had to do was, at the healing spring, because again, if you are a physical character, you have no MP. When you switch to a white mage, you have no MP. So at the healing spring, you switch to white mage, you heal up to get your MP, you mini everyone, and then you switch back from white mage to monk. And then you turn off encounters because you literally cannot fight them in this dungeon. So like, there's literally no point. Just switch them off. So we've made it to a Viking base. I do think the soundtrack to this game is very good in the Pixel Remaster version. Again, I said it before, but like, Final Fantasies, excellent soundtracks, all of them. I don't think there's a single bad soundtrack. Buddy, could you keep going? And although we un-minied here, the next dungeon is also a mini dungeon, so I had to do the same. I had to, like, at this inn, switch to white mage. You don't un-mini if you rest at an inn. So you can, you know, switch to white mage, rest up to get MP, mini, and then rest up again if you want, and then switch back to monk. But yeah, the fact that you have to do a boss. Yes, I probably do want mini on, yeah, probably just mini on everyone. Again, I can unlearn spells, so I don't have to worry about Palom. I got a cure. Yes, I got a cure on the bookshelf. Don't know how much use this is, but I will put it on, I've got 1 use of Cura. Yeah, I should definitely take some Maiden's Kisses. Even with 4 times money, I've used up a lot of my money. So one other thing, I did also get the fire staff. So, one good thing about the fire staff, it is usable as an item. This is like FF1 rather than FF5, where when you use an item in battle as a spell, it's recastable. You can just cast it over again. In 5, your rod will break, and you'll lose it. But in this, I can actually have this white mage use fire, which is handy. Because I do not have much MP for arrow. It's robbing the Vikings blind. Remember most about the Nepto dragon. Oh no, it's roused from its slumber and it ravages any ship that sails the seas. Uh-oh. Ah, yes, this is the KO spring. I'm infinitely familiar with that spring. For reasons. There's Blizzara, Thundara, and Fira, all of which would be helpful if I had a black mage. That must be the legendary Nepto dragon! Can't win against that sea dragon. If you get rid of it, I'll give you the Enterprise. Alright. I'll take your ship. Alright, so we're gonna save and quick save here. So if you want the bestiary, you do have to do this. So you can get on the ship. If you try to leave though, you get pushed back. And this dude's here. And like Bahamut, this dude will fucking kill you. If you want him in your bestiary, you do in fact have to, like, encounter him. So, the other thing that's very handy about that ship being there is if you're doing this Fiesta, and you do not pull a mage job so that you have some offense while you're minied, so if you have monk, warrior... Is that the one? So, like, is there a third one? I guess Onion Knight Warrior or Monk. You're gonna have a big, an impossible time against the rat, the boss of the next dungeon. Excuse me, I'm gonna get some water. Alright, treasure stand. Oh, so this dungeon has about 1,000 HP. You're not gonna kill it plinking away at it with 1 damage before it kills you. No universe, it's just not gonna happen, right? So, you've gotten these, attack items. I've, of course, used a couple of them. You've gotten 4. If you have gotten all the chests so far. Unfortunately, before job level 33, those items do, on a on a non-mage class, those items do about 80 damage. One lucky thing is you fight enemies on the sea. The enemies on the sea can drop Antarctic winds. So you can get more attack items, and it's also, you have to grind job levels for them to do damage. If you get job level 33, they'll start doing about 200 damage a hit. So you're gonna want to grind that out. But their drop rate... The drop rate is fucking atrocious. Oh, it's a tiny passageway. Alright, if we use Mini, we can get in. So yeah, here we go. I got like 2 dropped to me over like 100 fights. It's really... really bad. I hope this kills them. Luckily, cures a different MP pool, so at least I don't have to worry about that. Okay, that is a kill. I do not have much in the way of arrows, though, so I'm gonna have to be judicious in what I do and do not fight. Oh no, I do not want to back attack. Do not back attack me, bro. I can use Fire Staff. I guess we'll try that out. That is free. It's not much damage. Presumably because it's based on intellect rather than whatever the stat is. It's called something. I always forget exactly what it's called. Not dead. Alright. Alright, getting job level this fight. No, don't do that. So yes, it's definitely a little weak on a white mage, but at least it's free. Definitely want to, Spirit! Yes, Spirit is the white mage. Ooh. Didn't realize I got, poisoned. Not great. So, there's no way to heal your MP in this game other than elixirs. I should mention... only the war... well... Okay, the Onion Knight can wear the shell helm, but not the shell armor. And thank you. It's going pretty alright so far. We are having, the very start of the game was a little rough, but I am gonna get past this part of the game much faster. Yes, I probably just don't want to bother here. Probably just turn encounters off, make my life a little easier. A Serpent Sword, which is warrior only. Yeah, it's like, it's very funny to me that you can have swords that they're all like classified under swords, but only like certain classes can use them. It's not like 5 where it's like, if your class can use a sword, it can use everything in the category of sword. Then they're like specific, then they like categorize it out, so there are like knight swords that knights can use, and then like ninja swords that ninjas can use. But generally speaking, if it says you can use a sword, you can use all swords. I would be less inclined to turn encounters off if I didn't literally have 2 MP. Alright, this fucker. I'm gonna get my revenge, hopefully. Let's see. Let's put everyone... I don't need anyone in the front row for this. Let's just put them all in the back. I can actually probably just start keeping everyone in the back row once we get some more, MP for arrow. So yeah, so we have to fire. This is not a giant rat. It's probably a normal-sized rat. We're just very small. So everyone is going to arrow. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, this boss, such a roadblock if you do not have a mage. He has 1,000 health. 1,050 health. Even with magic, I'm only doing like 150 damage, you know? Makes all the rules. No, yeah, I spent, oh gosh, an hour and a half, 2 hours grinding out job levels and materials for this guy, because I gotta tell you, the water encounters are very tough. The water encounters are actually fairly nasty to do before this dungeon. They're kind of mean, and they did kill me a bunch of times, just purely doing that much damage to me. I also ran out of my stock of potions and had to buy more. I know I can fire staff this guy. I know I can. Just fire staff can miss. Oh, I did not realize how little damage this was. At this job level. Oh no, oh no. Woo! Don't fear me, bro. Yeah, I wish I had more arrows, because, oh boy. I did about, what, 700 damage to him? Now I'm doing like 30 at a time. It's a little rough. A little rough. Oh no. Oh no! Well, I guess Graham is going without this time. I have 3 Phoenix Downs. I hope Phoenix Down goes off first, but I have no guarantee on that. This rat can hit like a truck, little fucker. It did not go first. Hey, who taught this rat arrows? This is totally unfair. No, don't miss! No! Oh, don't miss, don't miss. I'm running out of cures. Oh, dead rat! Dead rat! A much lower level than I did with my monks. But, yeah, you definitely want your own black mage here, blasting it. Though again, maybe having more than 2 arrows each and actually not even having that, would also have helped. Am I up to like 3 arrows now? Yeah, up to 3 arrows now, and I have the MP. to keep encounters off while I run away. Whew! Alright. So in non-pixel remaster versions, this dungeon, you cannot return to it once you leave it. You'll see the reason why, but actually you can return here in the pixel remaster version, which is good because I couldn't fight. I actually did the platinum of this on my other Fiesta on my other profile, and of course you have to do all the bestiary. So I was like, shit, I can't fight anything in these dungeons minis, but it's like, no, I'll just come back once I have the Magus, and I came back once I had Magus, and oh my god, everything died, it was very funny. So we're gonna put the Neptune Eye back in, so this is why originally in other versions you cannot get back in, you close it off, but in this version it just ignores it and it lets you back in anyway. Neptune's like, thanks for the eye! It's the vessel for my soul! Alright, give me the Fang of Water. Thanks. But yeah, that rat is a real problem. You genuinely have to, like, grind job levels in order to make the attack items do appreciable damage. And you need to grind out the items themselves, because 4 is not enough. You need at least, even at job level 35, you probably want 6. Just to make sure, because if you low roll, you know, it's a problem. So yeah, you can actually, you can pop back in as long as you're minied. I have realized I have no MP with which to unmini myself. Well, back to the Viking base. I'll rest the inn unmini. And then I'm like, do I rest again for that 1 MP? And I might. Ah, freedom! Alright. Yes, until I have a bit more level 2 MP, it's going to be interesting. Because I definitely want to be using Arrow. Alright. He's giving us his ship, so we now have a, boat. Maybe eventually we'll get a second job, I don't know. Alright, so where's our oyster? Yeah, it's a little unfortunate we're not quite at the stage where, 1 arrow will do it. Probably need a few more in the way of job levels. Per Fran is actually behind. Let's pop into this town, why not? Oh, people are seeming a little weird here. They seem a little jumpy. Tree that moves in the zone, I tell you. Oh no. There's the crest of Argus. King Argus. That can't be right. A king would never do that. I'm Mayor. I'm beset by soldiers coming from the western desert. He sees food supply and able-bodied citizens. That's a shame. How about I go in your fireplace and steal your Phoenix Downs? That's another one of those monk staffs. Ah, the Kenpo Gi is only monks. You got it. Right, I think the other item is elsewhere in town. There's a hidden staircase. And aha, an ice staff. Alright, I'm gonna give the ice staff to someone else in order to now have fire and blizzard again. They're not like amazing, but they're free. And free is important. Free is helpful. They're not on the. Do I look like I'm with the soldiers? White mages, clearly. Yeah, they bore the crest of King Argus, so some stuff is happening out in that desert. Yeah, there's the tree. We don't want anything to do with that just yet. I don't even think you can, but. See how much our bapping does. It might be resistant to ice, is probably what that's happening there. No, just bad, just bad damage. Fair enough. It's very funny how limited your MP is in this. So this is actually a missable location. This is like the only missable location in the game, and there is a trophy for getting all the locations. So this place is missable, and you should come here as soon as you get the boat if you care about that sort of thing. The other tree leads woods was cursed and carved in the shape of a monstrous castle, and now it wanders the desert aimlessly. Oh no. Heard of Hein? He uses barrier-shift to change his weakness. What a fucker. And without the elder tree, these woods will perish. Hein, the royal advisor of Castle Argus, is the one who cursed the elder tree to wander the land. Yes, it seems like the advisor of Argus. As god of evil. So it's like 1 and 4. It uses a spell for free. It doesn't break your rod like in 5. Thank God, because like I need that. I need a free blizzard and a fire for funsies. One who can see through his deception may be able to defeat him. Oh my. So yes, I mean it's not a great spell, but it is free. And I do appreciate free when I have like 3 MP on everyone. I'll leave the boat there. Sort of. Ah, don't back attack me, bro. Don't back attack me, no. Oh, fuck. These upgraded gobos getting my goat. Well, I think I've used like all of my arrows. Alright, let's encounter off and pop over to Canaan. I don't know if it's the only place to heal, but it's definitely one of the more convenient places right now. Just pop in, take a nap. Go back out with my 12 arrows. Oh man, it's quite funny. Gosh, it is like... Do I put on 2 times experience to get a little bit more MP? Do I just wander back here whenever I'm out? Interesting questions. That's not that one. That's the one. I don't know if going to sleep means... I should still get if they defend the job point. I would be, like, surprised if I don't, because you defend before I get sent to sleep. I don't know if they get any job points while they're asleep and others are doing things, though. They're already asleep, dummy! In the grand scheme of things, the job levels here don't matter terribly much, in the sense that whoever stays my white mage is going to get to job level 99 long before anyone else, so it doesn't really matter that much. I really wish Fran had gone there. No, I did need all 3. Alright. Oh, that's sad. Needing 3 arrows for these guys. Luckily, we are going to a town. Then we also have Chocobo Wood here. Also, very funnily, this is another thing that's in here that's kind of defunct. I do not have the item to grab them, but... when I do, I will show it off, but it's a thing that's not needed in this version of the game. So we will talk to this kid who's like, I dare you to circle the whole continent on a chocobo! Right, you're on, kid. Alright, we got anything? We got fire! More fire and ice staff. We also have lightning staffs here. Interesting. I'm definitely buying a lightning staff. I don't know whether it's better to have the mithril rods or these staffs as weapons. They are stronger. I don't know if I can really afford to grab 50, but even at 4 times experience, it's a lot. I'll grab another fire to at least put that on my other one. Like, the main thing about it, I think I'll put 2 fire staffs on you, yeah. I think the main thing is it does add elements to my attacks, which can be for better or for worse. You're kind of not super supposed to come here right away, so a lot of this stuff is pretty expensive. But should be good. Oh yeah, doubling my defense. I'm all for that. And I'm gonna pick up the one item, the Serpent Sword. The Wrath of Light, a catastrophic flood of power, was caused by the Ancients. They used the crystals to harness the power of light, but struggled to contain its burgeoning energy. Light was unleashed on the world, causing untold ruination to all of humanity. In the end, 4 warriors from the world of darkness came and subdued the flood of power. The remaining ancients regrouped and came to live here in this village. So yes, FF3 is actually a game about balance. For realsies. So there's both a world of light and a world of darkness. And when the light became too powerful and threatened all of the world, the warriors of darkness came along, subdued the light and brought balance. Right now, darkness is threatening to overrun the world, and thus, us, the 4 warriors of light, have come into being. In light and dark, a living force, when the time is right, they choose 4 young heroes, and to whom they bequeath their powers. The warriors of dark forces people chosen to save the world from the wrath of light. The balance is shifted once more, and it's up to you to restore the light. Do not abuse this awesome power. I will. No, you can't tell me what to do. If I want to abuse it, I'm gonna abuse it. One cannot rely on modern machinery. I would love to play as the Warriors of Dark. Yeah, you always play as the Warriors of Light, but I would love to have played as the Warriors of Dark. Take a sippy. Alright, I spent all my money. Is there magic here? Oh goodness. Alright, we got blind. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, teleport. I want teleport on someone. Cura is of course always good. Sight is of course whatever. You might become a Warrior of Darkness in one of the X Packs of 14. I've never played. Well, I've not never played FF14. I did play some FF14, but one a long time ago, and two, relatively speaking, of how much there is in that game, not that much. I used to play it with Saber, when he was in Aberdeen and I was in Edinburgh during my PhD and his PhD. We used to like play FF14 together as a way to like keep in touch. So then he moved and then I moved and then we got too busy, so I ended up not playing much of FF14. I didn't really like playing it on my own. I very much enjoyed it as a social thing with him, so. Anyway, this is all expensive as fuck. Definitely buying teleport and a blinder. I mean, ideally, I need all of this on Fran, because Fran is going to end up as my white mage, but right now I kind of need to spread the level 3 spells. I should probably sell a bunch of shit. I have a lot of stuff in here I'm never going to use, because it's classes I do not have. And I should probably sell a bunch of it. I don't want to sell all of it, because I don't know exactly what I will need. Oh, headband. Oh, they're martial arts. Headbands cannot be for just everyone. I need to keep my attack items for now because I may need them later. I'm not entirely sure any of these are useful. I need to keep my magic spells for now. Yeah, it's like with swords, I'm pretty sure I might be able to use some of these. I think knives and daggers, basically I'll get the weapon list. I think I can sell these because I think even if my others could use it, it's not exactly necessary. Yeah, Dark Knights can wield knives, but how useful is it to? Not very. I don't have Monk, and I'm pretty sure Monk is the only one that can equip these. Oh, ninjas can, but why would? Oh God, why would? I'm not getting ninja either, so. I have an extra mithril rod and an extra staff. I can sell that. I honestly don't think anyone I've got can use bows either. Warriors can use bows. Interesting. I'm not getting a warrior, but I'm getting a knight. But a black mage, red mage, warrior, onion knight, a freelancer, which is not a job in this one. Oh, of course, ranger, duh. But yeah, none of my jobs can use bows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell all of that. Sell leather shield. Sell the Kenpo Gi, I can't use it. Sell a bronze bracer and 2 mithril ones. Alright, let's give me enough money to buy some more curas. I know, if you buy a headband without proper training, you do go to jail. Only monks can use headbands. I it's one of those, like, weirdly restrictive things that, like, when coming back to this from 5, is, like, very strange to me. Just how segregated by job gear is. Like, so much gear is only usable by, like, one or a handful of jobs, and you're left going, oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and put Cura on everybody. That's definitely the best way to do it. Which means I probably could have put Teleport on, Fran. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna worry overly much about this. I can buy Teleport later. And do a 4-time skill on. Alright, well, we have to help that kid in his dream of traveling around the continent on Chocobo. Which will also get me to show something really cool. And you may have noticed, actually, just from coming here. We're in the sky. So, the place you start, the world map, actually is a floating continent. We are up in the air here. Which is neat. I like that. Yeah, the majority of, like, armor and stuff in FF5 is, like, in categories of, like, what jobs can use it. Like, Dancer is kind of the only one that gets, like, unique armor. And it has the effect of, like, you know, most of that is, like, Dancer armor that has specific, uses on a Dancer. So yeah, no, it's like, it's very cool. It was seeable on the world map, but like, you know, I like, it's actually like fairly easy to not realize that this means we're in the sky. Just looking at the world map, but you get to go around the whole thing on a Chocobo. And this is probably why FF5 has a run around the whole world on a Chocobo quest as well. Whee! He jumped off the floating continent. Yeah, there's a few accessories in FF5 as well. Sweet, for our prize for wandering around the whole world is a gnomish bread. It's a much worse prize than in FF5. FF5 has a... I need to go at the inn. FF5 has a really good prize for going around the world. It's the Mirage Vest. This game is like, nah. Yeah, you can see that we're kind of meant to come here later because, like, there's now high potions for sale. This is a good town to come to if you have money. If you don't have much money, there's a lot of stuff you can't buy yet. I'm back to having 12 uses of arrow. Let's go. The Mirage Vest is a great prize. Gnomish bread? Garbage. Poop from a butt. Which it really is, like, to get some job levels in order to pump up my arrow, I probably do need to do just a bunch of fights, with non-scary enemies, just by backing them. I was like, is that giving me like, is that giving me 4 arrows? No, but it did give me 2 Curas, so, you know, we're working our way up in MP. So you can actually, see that our boat is kind of stuck in the inner bit of the sea. There's kind of an outer bit of the sea as well. We actually cannot get to the outer bit. Technically we can walk, or, you know, get Chocobo and go, like, anywhere on this outer bit. But there's nothing of interest. There are some unique enemies out and about that you can only get by going to areas you have no reason to go to. Like the forest in the bottom right has some unique enemies. So yeah, you can see, a forest, but there's a town over there in the east, but we can't actually get to it from the outside. You do have to get a boat there. We got a castle above us that we can see, and then a tower. There's some places for us to go to. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to buy a lot of, I had Thief, and there's a lot of locked doors in this game that Thief opens. And I think I'm just gonna have to buy a lot of keys instead. It's true, there's one thing FF3 has over FF5, we do have an attack. We do have arrow. FF5, the white mages don't get anything until Holy. But I think in general, I still think, white mage is a better class in 5. But I think a lot of that has to do with, I think, I like MP over, over this magic system. I think this specific magic system is quite limiting. Again, like, I have like 12 level 1, well 15 level 1. I only have 3 uses of arrow on everybody, you know, it's quite, you're quite limited in kind of strange ways. And this place does have a free MP heal. I can get to some, but not all of treasures here right now. Yes, it's the FF1 magic system, and I find that, like, for the most part, I prefer MP. Well, yeah, if I didn't have money, now I do. Should have come here first. So yes, I cannot get through these doors yet. We actually, of course, don't have Thief available to us yet either. So we'll have to come back. We will not have Thief this run. I did think Thief was quite useful as a job when I used it in my last Fiesta. It unlocks doors, which is always nice. It wasn't actually too bad attack-wise for a large portion of the game either. There's a specific weapon you get. I'm gonna close the curtains. Sunlight, it burns. Oh yeah, it's like, it's well on the cow too. For coup. Which one is affecting the webcam? That one, alright. Yeah, you become a master of unlocking. Now, we've rated it for, you know, a good heap of cash. I do enjoy that. Yeah, as a concept, it's not, like, bad. I do think that, like, yeah, you know, you have spells not competing with lower level stuff, but it does mean that, like, if you're doing a low level run, you might have one use of Flare at the end of the game, you know? Like, you know, fire isn't worth very much at the end of the game. And you'll have, like, oh, I could use fire 12 times. It's like, that's not useful to me, is it? Alright, so the tower's our next destination. So we actually have this whirlpool that stops us from getting to the outer sea. So we, this tower's our next destination, but we can't actually do it just yet. So we're gonna have to make a detour. It's like, I understand the, like, reasoning behind it. I don't disagree with it, but I think... generally, I just think that, like, MP is a better system. And also, like, the thing this game does not have, even in the Pixel Remaster version, is a way to replenish your MP other than literally just going to an inn. Or using elixirs. There are no ether equivalents in this game, and I do think it'd probably make the game like way too easy if you could. Of course, just blast your flare as much as you wanted, but it is a little rough to only have so many uses of a spell. And no way heal it other than like just go back to a town. Like, no, it's part of the attrition, but I don't think it's part of the attrition in a helpful way. You feel it more, and it just means that like it's so much easier to use physical classes in this game because they just attack, and that doesn't use any resources. And frankly, for the most part, does about as much damage as, like, you know, and my arrow isn't doing as much damage as, like, a warrior would be doing. I mean, it's only one target, but, like... And then there is a lot of, like, it's just physical classes don't use your resources as much. Stay sequestered away in this gulch. For those who know in the future should not dare to influence fate. This is the Golgan Gulch. You should know that we Golgans are born sightless. We make up for our lack of vision with the sixth sense. Some of our kind can even see the future. Yeah, it's definitely like lower level spells become like so much less useful. We serve the wind crystal, a source of light, and that whose power has been bestowed upon you. Henceforth you must go to the crystal's fire, water, and earth. It will grant you greater powers than you already possess. Yeah, we're like 2 hours in and we haven't gotten to our second crystal yet, and this is a much shorter game than 5? Part of that is I'm using white mages, and so the first part of the game took a bit longer, but you are running around in this game with your first job only for quite a long time compared to 5. Living Woods calls to me. You share both light and darkness. Crimson Plains threaten the Tower's destruction. He who alters fate's course will awaken to his destiny. The Fire Crystal's power is centered on the island of the Dwarves. Earth's power sealed away the other 3 sources of light. The Earth Crystal may have been sealed in a similar fashion. So this dude here... Hi, I've been expecting you. Take the spell, use it to enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Your destiny awaits you there, Dash. To it, Toad! So... This is another portion of the game where if you have not been given a white mage, you must switch to white mage because Toad is a white magic spell. Inflicts or removes Toad. Yeah, it's definitely like, because these games don't have an equivalent resource for physical attacks that they do for magic, and all Final Fantasy suffers from this in many ways. You end up with a lot of the time physical being easier to use, and so magic has to, thank you for the follow, magic has to be better in order for the resource cost to be worth it. So yes, we need to be Toads in order to enter the next dungeon, which is the Tower of Owen. There are chests in here somewhere. I forget where. Oh, down here, there we go. Oh, can we use rods? No. We can use mithril rods. But ice and fire rods are black mage and red mage only. See, this is what I mean, right? It's like, it's the same symbol. You can use mithril rods, but you can't use fire and ice. It's deeply funny. Yeah, white mage gets the mithril ones, but I guess that's it. I definitely think they realize that, like, no, we kind of need to make sure that when you pick up a weapon, you know what job it's for, right? FF5, you pick up a weapon, you see it's this kind, you're like, okay, these classes can use it. Just by looking at the weapon, you know who can use it. You don't have to, like, you go in and go, why can't my white mages, it says here they can use rods, right? Equipable rods. Nope, denied. Yeah, so I think, like, the thing about red mage as well, on top of, like, having all, like, white and black magic low-level spells, is they also can equip a shit ton of different types of weapons. Oh yeah, it is. It is totally different between versions of FF3 as well, because I picked up a bit of equipment thinking my thief could wear it, because the online thing said thief could wear it, thieves could not wear it. And I suspect it's because thieves could wear it in the 3D version of the game, but not in this version. The different versions of 3 really make this game hard to find, like, information on. I still don't think I have the item for you. No. It's very difficult to find specific information. I'm gonna get another level and see if that gives me another MP. Yeah, I extremely have had issues with, like, the wiki not differentiating the versions correctly. One more fight, let's go. I would like to walk into the tower with 4 more arrows than I have right now, if I can. Interesting, okay. These guys actually take 3. Oh, that's nice, okay. That's another, that's actually a very good, attack item. So you can see these deal lightning damage. This one deals intense lightning damage, so it's actually a stronger attack item. That could come in handy. Yes, luckily when I get access to the next job, things will be better. My life will be better. Did that give me another? Yes, okay, I thought that might give me another max MP. That's good. I really need as many arrows as I can if I'm not killing everything in one arrow, which I am not right now. Just until I get, like, up here. It's probably not even gonna give me any, but if I can toggle them on and off, I will. Alright, especially since I'm gonna have to use one of my level 2 MPs shortly. How many? I think I have some Maiden's Kisses. Yes, I do. That's good. That'll save me an MP. I'll only go for the attacks here. Anywhere I could fit in some attacks is, like, good. Even if I have to cure, that's, like, fine. I also have, like, 99 potions, so... Alright, so dive under, how am I supposed to do that? Maybe we have to become Fjords first. We have to become as Frog. In we go. We're frogs now. Let's get going. There's a whole bunch of that. Luckily, we can unfrog. Unlike the mini dungeon, you can unfrog as soon as you get in here, thankfully. But, oh, hello. It'll be my final resting place. Looks familiar. He does have amnesia. Hugman! Hugman. I should have Fran always defending to try and get her job level increased. Again, she's gonna stay my white mage, just like doesn't matter that much. I'm gonna try and even them out a little bit, yeah, because she like lost the job level from the boss from dying to the boss fight. I tried my best not to have to grind too much. I think one big pro of the doing this Fiesta style is that you don't have to grind too much for job levels. As long as you are doing fights, your first 2 and probably even 3 jobs are gonna get to level 99 without too much effort. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey! Hey now! None of that, fucko! How dare you! But yeah, there's basically, like, no chance that, like, Fran will not have maxed White Mage by the time we get to, like, the final dungeon. Hee hee hee. Hoo hoo hoo. He's an ancient! What? Alright, Dash is an ancient. We got Tearfang. He's only Red Mage. Red Mage gets a lot of unique gear. I think, again, a way to try and make them more useful. I'm not sure how well it works, but... I do love wandering sodden halls forever. Alright, there's a hidden switch on the 5th floor on the 8th section of the wall from the left. Yeah, there is a boss at the top of this tower. Let's see how it goes. Really wanna... I'm like, do I want to arrow this? It's like, no, I really want to, like, try and keep as many arrows for the boss as I can. Same with Cura's. Even at this point, Cure is starting to be, like, not that useful in fights. It's healing about 40 HP when I use it on everybody, which is not a lot. By the way, 4, 5, 6, 7... I would say this was the 7th panel, but I think it includes the left bit as a panel. It's not the 8th panel, though. I ain't giving that. That's definitely the 7th panel. I missed the stairs. It's fine! Oh, good lord. Uh-oh. Oh, no, they got silence. That's rough. Yeah, the good thing about the Fiesta limiting is that, yeah, you'll get those job levels. I had a level 99 monk for so long. Yeah, oh, skate! Like, I found, like, the final job, the Earth job, I didn't, like, grind that so much as I beelined the Earth job so that I could have it for all the optional content in the game, and it was still, it still got, like, to, like, level 60 or 70, by the final boss. Well, that was it, you know, I didn't get to level 99, it comes so late in the game. We'll explore this later, but I think that, like, in my opinion, Final Fantasy III's job distribution is, like, way worse than 5's, because one, it takes forever to get your second job. I think, like, 3 hours into about a 15-hour game is, like, quite a long time to keep a next job from you. You then get your next set of jobs relatively quickly, and then you don't get your fourth job for, like, most of the rest of the game. None of that. Rude. These guys are so rude, silencing me. Yes, whereas in FF5, you have all of your jobs bar the gimmickier jobs, the GBA added jobs, and mime by the end of World 1. I think they realized that having some jobs so late is actually kind of bad. And it does mean that if you want to use these jobs, and when we get to the Earth Crystal, you'll see that, like, the vast majority of Earth Crystal jobs are job you have, but better. So, like, if you want those jobs to be good, you do have to go out and grind a bunch of job levels. But these guys do not take much damage. And yeah, 5, like, stopped doing, they, like, definitely went, we want jobs to be unique rather than just better versions of what you already have. I feel like you're right. I feel like it is a holdover from FF1's, like, class upgrade system. This game is a lot like 1 in a lot of ways. 1, but you get to choose what jobs you have during the game, rather than just choosing it at the start. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Alright, hi Medusa, they'll destroy this town in the name of Zond. The continent will plummet from its place in the sky. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Most like, am I in the front row? I'm not sure it matters terribly much. Oh, that is not a lot of damage. This person has like 2,000 health. Oh boy. I'm realizing, like, if I'm doing less damage with my physical attacks, I'm in the back row. That would be funny. I don't actually know which row I'm in, so I'm having someone row for funsies. I am in the back row. That's why my attacks are doing much less damage. Yeah, it's very funny. There are just jobs that are just like... Yeah, worse versus the later jobs. Evoker is an interesting one. Yes, I probably just want everyone in the back row just, oh, she silenced me! Even when I'm out of arrows, I think it's best to just, like, pelt with spells, even at, like, shit damage. Oops, not row. Arrow. It really is this strange thing of, like... we've only encountered a little bit of it as the mini dungeons where the game really wants you to have mages, but this game, like, extremely wants you to be changing jobs, but then, like, the power of most jobs comes from being job level 99, and there's no incentive to level a job except to stay in that job either. Because jobs are not like in FF5, they don't give you skills that, like, go on to other jobs, or, like, stats that go on to other jobs. You know how, like, if you get, like, equipped swords, you put the knight strength on another class kind of thing. Literally, like, job levels are useless if you are no longer in that job. It's very strange. Guess we'll see how piddling this is, and if I want to just start, like, bapping, even from the back row. I am at least, well, there we go. I was gonna say I am at least winning the damage race. Medusa's not hitting anywhere near as hard as, like, the Jin, or the other bosses we fought, so... Yeah, I won that damage race. Hey, hey Dash, things are looking a little, fun. Hey, remember, she's one of the remaining ancients, the watchman of this tower. Well, it was a bad idea for you to leave the tower then, dummy. I was supposed to wake up, something happened to the tower. Oh no, he was asleep so long he had amnesia. Doesn't look good. Alright, he's gonna jump in. Gonna jump in the fire. I think the kind of blows will fall right out of the sky. Alright, bye Dash. This is the first of many deaths in the game. So I describe FF3 as the game where people die, and people are like, no, that's like 2. And I'm like, oh, and 4. But I'm like, it's also 3. An awful lot of people join your party in this game to die. Alright, so repair the furnace, search for the Dwarven Island where we'll find the fire crystal. Alright, bye Dash. In he goes. Dash! Well, goodbye. Final Fantasy in this era, 2, 3, and 4 had a real, had a real penchant for just killing people off very quickly. I mean, we'll see about Dash, but, you know, other people are gonna come and join, and I'm telling you, their fates are not pretty. Sorry I got away with it, but, that was it. Alright, to finish off, I'm going to go to the dwarves. Yeah, I've gone in there, so we're fine. The dwarves have a... Oh, hello. Oh, shit. That's quite a bad one for me to get while all out of MP. He's kind of rare. Bro, it's, 4 is the one where everybody dies, but it's all okay. They're all fine by the end of it, which is very funny. Yeah, Evoker, we'll see Evoker when we get it. I mean, we won't see the class itself, but we'll, you know, we'll see it in the jobs. But its thing is incredibly bad, But hey, let's end to the Dwarven Hollow. I wanted to see Lally Ho. Guess our next thing is that the villain Gutsko took one of the horns of ice into the subterranean lake. Another dungeon where we're gonna have to use Toad to get in, but thankfully we do not have to stay as Toads for the dungeon. It's very funny to me that, like, the mini dungeons, you go in mini and then you, like, have to stay mini. But there's a bunch of dungeons where you go in as a Toad and then you just untoad immediately. Man, the Guts Corporation has stolen one of the ice tiers and we're gonna have to get it back before we can get that fire crystal. I was hoping to get to the second job today, but honestly, it just takes so long to get your second job. And the first part of the game with white mages was a time. the lack of damage, even compared to 5. You know, I think 5 new and gives you the flail because of that. I think that flail in the shipyard is like a direct, like, yeah, white mage start is like, white mages don't have much to do with the start. MM3, I did not realize how limited white mages are until, like, basically the mini dungeons where you finally get arrow. You don't even get cured until the 3rd town. It's wild. But that'll do for this week. Next week we'll continue on. We'll get our second job, hopefully. We're lucky we might even see our 3rd job. I do think that the gap between the 2nd and 3rd jobs is the smallest. Yeah, I got a job here, dungeon. Yes, you get your 3rd set of jobs quite quick after your 2nd one, and then we will not get our final job for a very long time. Yes, I should probably raid. We got Jordan. Hop over to Jordan. Let's do it. Just say hello. Hope I spelled that correctly. Ugh! Go say hello, Jordan. More of this next Friday, and we'll be back on Sunday with Bait and Kaito's Origins. Bye, everybody.